Welcome to module number one, the importance of your health in your profession. So I'll tell you what, one thing that I really want to say, okay, this one line alone will give you a massive, mindset shift, okay? So whatever the problems that you have in your life, okay, I'm sure we all have problems. We all have problems. So the problem is looking at the problem as a problem. That's the problem. That's the main problem. Let me say that again. The problem is looking at a problem as a problem. So you need to have a clear distinction between looking at problems as problems and obstacles. Getting it? So I want you to draw a line and put all of your problems on one side and anything and everything that is associated with health, put it on the problem side. This is the only problem that you have. You meaning you, your family members, your loved ones, your intimate partner, your family, your blood relationships, relatives, anything of that sort. Health is a problem. Whereas everything else is not a problem. It's just a challenge. It's just a obstacle. And you can overcome that no matter what. But health, you can't mess with health. Nobody can. Once you do that, if it's a permanent damage, then it's pretty hard to take a U-turn. And I'll tell you what, you and your family's entire happiness is just gone for a toss. You won't be able to go for a work better. People will have the distancing factor. It just goes on. It builds up. It just builds up. So much of psychological issues, mental issues, physical issues, all of this will happen if you have problems with health. Okay. So how is this important? I've got quite a few things to cover. So please pay attention. Okay. So if you think that if any of the topics or if any of the lines that you pick up that is more important to you or that is relevant to you, please note it down and please keep reading it. Please execute whatever you're writing down so that your life changes for the better. Okay. So why is your health and why is, keeping a fit body, why is it so important for your profession? So I'll tell you what, any job, regardless of what kind of a job it is, it requires some sort of effort. Okay. Now, the reason is either if you are weak or if you're overweight or if you're out of shape, just belly, for example, right? If you have any of these issues, mentally and physically, it will slow you down. Okay. Let me repeat that. Mentally and physically, these conditions will slow you down. It could be a psychological factor that you are heavy and you can't move. You don't want to move. You're not moving much. That's how you got heavy. Now, is this slowing down your actual work? The answer is yes. Is this affecting your promotion or your high achieving capacity or your performance or anything? The answer is yes. You're getting the point. And the worst part is humans will be able to pick these things up. There's a very less chance for you to be a high achiever if you're not physically and mentally fit. It's pretty hard. Very rare chances there is. Okay. And the thing is, humans, we have this innate capacity to actually understand and judge a person by the way they walk, they talk, and you know what I mean? And you will not be fast. You will not be able to think faster. You will not be able to perform faster. Anything it is, like if you are mentally and physically unhealthy. Okay. So next time, if you're thinking that, why am I not getting promotion? I want you to question your performance. Even if your performance is like this, what can you do to take it like 2x or probably 3x so that you're not looking for a promotion, it's coming to you. That's a better way of buying it. Okay. So that's the important. So what are the common challenges that I have seen is either it's anxiety, like psychological problems like anxiety, fear, procrastination. I don't know what to do, unclarity, like having no clarity about the future or, there's no proper plan when it comes to your career and all that. Okay. That's a psychological problem. Now, when it comes to the physical problem, you don't have, like, you're not quite fit. When I say fit, either it is moving fast, I'm talking about stamina, or being strong. I'm talking about the muscle density, the capacity of your entire body's proportion, all of that. Okay. So physical meaning it's cardio, it's the endurance, and it's your muscle strength. Okay. Of course, flexibility, it plays a little bit of role, but mainly, predominantly, These two are the biggest factors. Okay, so if you are not very flexible, if you're not very fast, and if you're not very strong, this will show in your body. Okay, so the next time when you appear really fat, when you take off your shirt, when you appear really fat, this is the problem. Okay, you're mentally, your physical, I mean, your endurance level is down, your strength level is down, and your flexibility is like probably impossibly down. Okay, so this is how now, if you are in this condition, it is certainly going to affect your professional and personal life. These are some of the common conditions that I have seen in most people. So what are the links? Next thing I want to talk about is the link between the mental and physical health and your professional performance. So the thing is, there was this person, I'm not really sure what his name was. So he did a survey under World Health Organization. This is only for sales professionals. So it was a staggering. The result was super staggering. When there was a set of employees, and I think they did about 6,200 like change, like though so many people. Uh, and like first initially they were looking at the history of the employees' performance, and they were looking at what's their current performance. Okay, so history, the past, and the current. Now they put them into a program for about 12 weeks. Okay, so when they finished that program is essentially to build up your endurance, build up your strength, making some changes when it comes to the lifestyle, food, and all that. They made that changes over the course of 12 weeks. And after the 12 weeks, when they checked their performance, it had a boost. This is in sales that I'm talking about. So people who are physically and mentally fit are able to close more deals when it comes to your work. If you value your life, if you value your family, if you really love and respect your family, right, you should be in a better condition to enjoy this fruit called life. And when you are in your 60s, please hear me out. When you're in your 60s, the highest status a person can hold and possess is the health. That's it. So humanity is seeing the digital age for the first time. Before this, that means your father and before him, everybody, they had a physical activity on an everyday basis. Since the humanity is seeing the digital age for the first time, experiencing this digital age for the first time, and the physical activity has drastically come down, and because of all these companies serving, this fast food and like we just indulge, and because of that, right from depression, anxiety, all the way to obesity, it's gone up. Okay, so it's a very obvious stats, and now you are able to see the interconnectedness between your health, your performance, and your life, right? So I just really want you to understand and realize this is something that is very, very important. I don't have to say this, but still I'm telling it to you. This is super, super important, and please don't mess with your health. Okay, so in the coming modules, I will be teaching you as to how you need to set your goals, the importance of your food, sleep, workout, and the lifestyle, activating a support system, having a support system, everything else. Okay, so one thing that I want to say before even you could go to the next chapter or the next module, please go get your report done. It's very simple. It's the Master Health Checkup. In case if you haven't already done it, I would want you to go finish it off. They're going to give it in a day or two. So you go now, you give your blood, spend there for some time, give your blood. They'll ask you to leave, and they'll ask you to come in the morning. And when you go in the morning, you've got to go twice in the morning. First, before your food, before your water, before your anything, like no tea, no coffee, nothing else. Wake up, brush your teeth, go to the hospital, give the blood again. That's for glucose. So before the food, you've got to give for the test. And after the food, again, you've got to go give another one more test. So basically, there are like 3 times you're going to give it. And once that's done, and that's it. So you're going to collect your reports. And there are a few things that I really want you to pay close attention to. Okay, a few things that's going to fundamentally have a massive impact in your life. either now or in the future. So how your future is going to look like, how healthy you are going to be in the next 5 years, 10 years, we can predict that by this report. Okay. So in case if you haven't already got it, please go get your check done, and I will teach you, I will tell you what are the things that you will need to look at. Okay. Because there is a form that you will need to fill, and I'm going to completely explain how you need to fill the form, and and that's it. The rest I will take care of it. Don't worry. Okay. I will see you on the next module. Bye bye.